Majorly bearded, major announcement coming, not clickbait. I checked in with the mayor. I said, I don't think I'm overhyping this. And he said, no, not at all. This is major.
I think it's going to come from a different direction than anybody can predict. I think that's my call. Go ahead.
Yeah, and this is Majorly Bearded, you guys. If anybody's new here, the mayor and myself, we go live every single Wednesday. We talk about beards. We eat jerky. We drink Mountain Dew. I actually got to grab man. I'm slacking. We both kind of felt frazzled today with like the announcement and just crazy life going on and stuff. But I'm gonna grab my Mountain Dew. Mayor, how you doing? Introduce yourself. Talk to the people.
What's up, guys? Welcome. First of all, let me give a shout out to my family, my loved ones, my beautiful wife, Betsy, Owen and Luke. Hello. You are in my life 24 hours a day. And for the most part, I don't mind being the tech support guy and stepping up into some of those roles. Love you guys. Love that you're watching and that you're part of this.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, I think what might have thrown us off is it's like legit snowing right now in Michigan.
It just goes to show, are we paying more attention to the weather because there's not much else to pay attention to? Or is it, in fact, just freakishly weird? I think it's freakishly weird.
Right. And Mayor, it does look like you have a short delay. This did not happen in our practice round, but it looks like, how like a Japanese or Chinese karate movie.
Okay. What should I do to...
I would try going out, coming back in. Then if not, then we might have to adjust with it might be the Bluetooth, the AirPods, but we'll get it figured out.
All right, you guys, let me fiddle with it.
Okay. Sounds good. But yeah, guys, we got big announcement coming tonight. We'll get there pretty shortly. We're not going to hold you on the leash for too long for that. But we've got our Mountain Dew. We've got beef jerky. We've got everything going on. And man, it is legit snowing in Michigan right now. I put the boys down for bed. We had a crazy WrestleMania. If you guys didn't see my new Instagram post, go check it out. It's pretty darn entertaining. What's up, TMD? And I get done from putting the boys to bed, and I'm like, what? Like, what? This is crazy. This is crazy. All right. Holly says, I know what it is. I just figured it out. I would bet you're wrong, but we shall see. We shall see here. But I would think I would think you're wrong. And Gigi says it was awesome, amazing, hilarious, was funny. So yeah, I don't know. Mayor, do you know how much snowfall? I didn't even know it was supposed to be snowing.
I think it's just gonna melt. There won't be an accumulation or anything like that. It's a freakish, like a lot of my good luck. It's just freakish out of nowhere. It's gonna go away. How am I sounding, guys? Is it still delaying? If it is, I can rip them out.
It's still delayed. Yep, it sounds great, but it's just the mouth doesn't match up. And while the mayor's tinkering, guys, he does have a new computer. Big exciting news he got in this week. His first ever MacBook Air, I believe. And he is Okay, now I can't hear you.
Now good?
Yeah.
Better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Does that line up okay?
Spot on.
It's a pet peeve of mine as well.
All right. How's the mayor sound, guys? How does the mayor sound? Okay. Hot Ones is the big news Hot Ones that I got on the Hot Ones show, guys.
That would be big news.
Yes. So sorry, Teach, got my broke snake. All right, good. They're saying you're good there.
All right.
Okay. So the big news is not that and what's up, Vinny P? It is not that I have gotten accepted a role on the Hot Ones show. It is not any of the other rumors that have been flying around. Mayor, I got tons of messages today saying, don't let the mayor shave his beard. I know he's going to shave his beard, and that's the big news.
I got somebody who needed proof. They needed to see a picture with a timestamp to prove it. But, I was willing to do that.
Yeah, you got to help the people. So the mayor is not shaving his beard. None of that is happening. I almost feel like this is the like national signing day, you know, when they all have their different hats on and stuff and they get ready to show things going through. So Gary says it's Octane related, my guess. Well, his guess the other day was that Beard Octane got into Target.
Oh.
Whew. That is not it. No. That is not true. We are not on the Ellen show. We are not on Hot Ones show. We are not pregnant again. Nope. The mayor and myself are not having a baby. So nothing there on that one.
No Corona baby created.
I'm gonna reveal this in a very nope, nothing not with my court case. That court case is done. I can't talk about it yet, but that court case is done. So I'm going to reveal it here real quickly with my hat. I got to remove this one. We wanted to kind of like tease you guys up a little bit there. Any final thoughts before this dramatically changes here, Mayor?
I'm excited. I feel like we're opening a new addition to the DanCBearded world. And I can't wait to hang out there. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun.
I did not start a company. I will never start a company. New affiliate. Gary, you're getting hotter. I do have my first ever beef jerky affiliate. My first ever beef jerky affiliate, you guys.
See the difference? So what's that all about, Dan? What does that mean?
I'm just seeing where this goes in the chat for a second.
Is this a misprint sticker?
Where is this going here?
See that?
All right. Please check the banner down below, you guys. Beef Octane. Hold one up, Mayor. Dan C10 on Beef Octane's website right now is 10% off. We have 12 different flavors of beef Octane. We're going to go through them all. Joe is literally right now live on the internet has released his jerky company. And this is not an April Fool's joke. This is not something that's out there. We've got a bunch of them. I'm gonna run. We're gonna go ping pong. You ready to ping pong here, Mayor? You'll say it, show it, okay? Say it and then prepare for the next one. So I have jerky turkey.
This is the fire hazard, and Joe's got in his description a little movie quote about it. If you can figure that out, that'd be awesome. See if you can figure out what movie it's from. If you go look in the description on beefoctane.com, I thought it was very clever.
Street meat.
Western.
Carne asada.
I love these images too. And everybody except one has a beard. This is the peppered. Okay, look at that guy. You're gonna eat his beef jerky. You know that.
Mango habanero.
This is teriyaki. Look at that guy. You don't want to walk into an alley with him, come across him.
Sriracha style beef.
Thermite. This guy's mean. This is a mean thing, and this is one of the getting up into the hot range for sure. Thermite. Look at that graphic.
In Blazing Buffalo, Connor says, I was hoping for something better. If I had to be honest, well, every party needs a pooper. So welcome, Connor. What you got, man?
Yeah. What are expectations if you don't have some people all over the place with how they feel? Honey pepper. Take a look at that.
All right. You got others there?
Oh, I got two more.
Okay.
I got our only non-bearded, and I'm excited to try this one, which I'm sure we all are. Sweet and spicy.
Ooh.
And then I saved this one for last. I'm a little nervous. The Bearded Reaper. Now, Beef Octane has some awesome stuff that I want to share one thing about. See, most of these have a heat rating on them up in the corner there. You can see like hot, really spicy. This is the only one that has that. See that? Do you guys? Here we go. Do you see that writing? Can you read that? Yeah, yeah. So, and if you look at it, ooh, look at those Carolina seeds. Excited but nervous, just like at prom.
Absolutely. And so we're going to be running through all the flavors. I'm used to saying scents, but all the flavors here. And I'm going to give you guys a couple quick points here for the Beef Octane, and DanC10 is your affiliate discount. My first ever affiliate discount with a beef jerky here. So first thing, the jerky is legit handmade in small batches. There's no automation, no machinery used in this process. It's premium cuts of meat. They are trimmed, marinated, screened, and cooked to perfection. Everything is made with a team of professional chefs, and everything is inspected by the USDA. Nothing is made by Joe himself. This is professional chefs that are doing this. Professional chefs. And yes, every bag does come with a toothpick. It's got the little pick on the side, and it's got the little floss there. The meat is super tender and juicy. You can see the actual real herbs and spices being used on the meat. And yeah, you can see the bearded reaper with the pieces of red pepper and the carne asada, etc. All bags are 3 ounces. They come with the toothpick. Bundles and gift sets are in the works, so keep that in mind. Joe has 12 flavors right now, but he's going to be working on getting some more. And he said that the mayor and myself may have a hand in helping him on that, which is amazing. Just like Beard Octane, there's Beef Bucks, of course, where you can earn reward things. If you guys could go follow them on social media, Beef Octane is their social media across the board. And if you order, put a hashtag Beef Octane, and he has free shipping for orders $75 and over, just like Beard Octane. And he does have discount for military and first responders. Whew!
Wow, that's a lot, but this is a lot.
Yes.
When I found out, I didn't know anything about this. You know, I'm glad that I had a little bit of time to think about how big this is. Talk about a paradigm shift, but this is perfect. What a great guys that have beards. I think guys tend to like beef jerky. Guys with beards really like beef jerky. Guys with beards love beef jerky that has guys with beards, even if it's behind there. On the cover. I mean, I love these images, you know?
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, like, this whole beef jerky thing just came about organically. Like, the mayor and I don't even know where it started. I really don't. Like, I don't know how that began. I know we had the pickled bologna one week, and then
we started from the bottom. Now we're here, right?
Yeah.
That was the bottom. I like, but yeah, it's not a kind of like a pickled bologna. It's a lowbrow meat. You know, I love it, but Dan tried it out of courtesy. All right, I just got to say, Dan had me try one. I've only tried one, and I'm a little bit, I don't know if I just got lucky or what. This is Fire Hazard. It's got a hot index, but it is delicious. I was telling Dan that I took a bite and I tried it, and then I without thinking ate more, and I've done that about 3 times already.
Yeah,
it's so juicy, so good. Good heat. I've been working on training my heat levels a little bit, trying to expose myself a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it's probably a strong heat, but so enjoyable. Love it. Oh my gosh, such a sweet finish.
Now, which one is that again?
This is the Fire Hazard.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to go through these guys. We are going to be giving away individual bags of the jerky. And then at the end, the very end of the stream, we're going to give away a $50 gift card to this company here. And keep the questions coming, guys. Joe is in the chat under Beef Octane. Race to the front says, Dan, is it all gluten-free? Race to the front. All the bags I have are gluten-free. All the bags the mayor has wheat in them. So mine, if you hear them coming from me, gluten-free, yes. If it comes from the mayor, it's not gluten-free, unfortunately. Anything I work on with Joe in the future, of course, would make it something gluten-free. Joshua Risk asked what size 3-ounce bags. 3-ounce bags, very generous sized ones.
Yeah. I would say, like, if you were at the grocery store, you've got the snack bag, the small, and then the large. These are a large bag without being like bulk, but they're nice size. I've been known to eat some beef jerky, and I'm still working. I still have more to enjoy. What else was I? Oh, you missed it, Dan, but Joe said that he had some guys at work trying out, and they were dying on some of the heat. So I think that's going to be that Carolina Reaper, bearded Reaper,
and that's got to go down tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm there for you guys.
And guys, this has been in the works for a while. I was a tester for Joe for a while now. Several months ago, he sent it all out here. I was testing them. I said, this one's amazing. Not so much this one. This one's amazing. This one's amazing. It's really, really good to go. Joe will answer that in there. It's active and retired military, and I don't think it stacks with the code. And that's all right, guys. If obviously don't think about that. Don't think about my code. It is an affiliate, does support the channel and all that stuff. So amazing. This one just has me really intrigued. The street meat.
I have a question for you. Or you probably know this. You can still you can do this. You can qualify for the free shipping and get the 10%, the DanC10 discount, right? Like those things. That's not like stacking codes. That's
correct. Once you spend $75, then it is free shipping, no matter what.
All right. So what are you trying there?
I'm trying the street meat. And Holly asks, taste on the Reaper. I can't have the Reaper, Holly, because it does have wheat, so I do not know.
Do you want me to jump right into the Reaper?
Hey, that's her asking. Hey.
I think, there's a lot of guys. There's a lot of guys that are, I'm not. I like good heat. You tell me about that. I'm gonna open the Reaper. You go ahead.
Okay. And Joe says, I will make a gluten-free Reaper for you, Dan. Thank you, Joe. That I didn't say anything. I don't ever like to talk negative, but that broke my heart when I saw that had wheat in it. And I'll give you an idea of these ingredients, guys. This is on the street meat here. And it says beef, tamari sauce. Yes, that's the gluten-free soy sauce. White sugar, brown sugar, sesame oil, honey, garlic puree, granulated garlic, granulated onion, sesame seeds, green onion, ground black pepper, liquid hickory smoke, ground ginger, mustard powder, and allspice. That is what we have there. Notice that number one ingredient, beef. Good luck, Mayor. So, Mayor, you just jumped right in.
Like so many things in life, so you got to jump in. Thinking about it, if I had the Reaper looming around the corner the whole night, I wouldn't be myself.
Dude, this street meat is amazing. The flavor is unbelievable. Yeah, Melissa, it's all about the soy sauce that they used. And a couple of them, I think, is the teriyaki. How you doing, Mayor?
Little flush. I'm watching myself. Little flush. Oh, it's good.
Mayor's about to turn into the guy on the front of the bag. Oh, man, so good. What's up, Joel?
Oh, that is good beef jerky. I love that. A little hiccup, of course.
So how is it on the other super hot ones we've tried?
I like it more because it's giving me hiccups, but
oh yeah,
but it's got a great flavor. Whatever. This is me. I'm gonna hiccup in your face a little bit. Oh, it's good.
And guys, the artwork on this is unbelievable. The bags just feel like pure quality. I mean, the thing that we said is just how amazing this is, like how legit. Even in the corner, Mary, have you noticed that in the corner for each one, there's a different artwork on the bags?
My eyes aren't working right now, but I'll look at it.
Everyone has a different bag on there, guys. It's seriously amazing. Like beef Octane. Do you know how hard this has been to keep a secret, you guys? It has been so difficult to keep a secret and so good. So good.
That was awesome. I will give for a top-notch hot. This is wonderful. It's more moist than most of the like the hot that we're trying out. We've tried. It's coming back again. He's back. He gave me a pass last time.
All right. And we'll get into some of the normal business now. We'll come back in just a little bit with all the beef jerky and beef octane and stuff. Buffalo Todd says, great news he got to share with his bearded family. His endocrinologist told him that he does not need insulin anymore. Dude, that's awesome, Todd, man. That's really cool. Really, really cool. Is it homemade? Be nice, Mr. Bernie. It is not. This is made by professional chefs. Joe is not making this in his house. It is sourced out to professionals, USDA certified. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing, guys. DanC10 with beef octane. Yes. Beef octane for sure there. But question for everybody in the chat. What do you have today? What are you drinking? What are you sipping on? And what are you chewing on? You got some candy? You got some jerky? You got some water? You got some drink? What do you have? What do you have? And Joe says it's legit food. It's legit product. Can't play games with food. That's a fact. Oh, and this one, guys, by the way, the Blazing Buffalo is chicken jerky. And Mayor, I think, I have turkey jerky. Do you have what do you have? You have something else, don't you?
I think I'm all beef.
Okay.
Yeah.
Water and a corn dog. Joel's fancy. Okay.
I'm still recovering. I would say the Bearded Reaper, I think he treated me nicely because 1, I have a beard. 2, and I don't mean nicely, but I mean like I didn't mess myself or do anything that would get me, in trouble. It's still coming back. It's still biting my tongue. It's legitimately one you have to try for heat. Oh,
I'm pumped. So Joe, yes, whenever you can make a gluten-free one, man, I'm ready. I'm in. Put me in, coach. A lot of good snacks out there. And this is chicken jerky, guys. Chicken jerky.
I had some big news too. I'm going to share with you.
Oh, hit us.
I teased it a little bit on Instagram, but Betsy weighed in. She said, I like Steve's beard. I like his beard. I like it short. I like to be able to kiss his lip, but I like his beard. She said that. That's been like, what is that, 9 months?
Yeah.
And I mean, I like that it's me now to her, and she likes it. And that was awesome to me. You guys, if you've been along the whole time, Funk Daddy, anybody like that who's been with us the whole time, it's been a journey. And there's a long time I just didn't even ask her opinion on the beard because I knew she was just letting me grow it for that. But you don't understand. That's another huge moment. And Dan didn't even know about it. I saved it for him. I'm shocking him with
huge. If you realize like how full circle this has come since the start, that's amazing. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing there. And then, so I have chicken jerky, I have beef jerky, and then I also have turkey jerky, guys. And I got to get the flavor on this. I've tried all of these in testers, but these are the new ones. Mayor, I was just going to ask the same thing. Vinny G says, what do the in-laws think?
They haven't really said. So that means that they're being politely quiet. I don't know. I think
you've never really seen them though, right?
Right. No, we've all had a perspective change, shift, or whatever. I don't think it's a big deal to them. I know if I was a parent and my kids were kind of isolated with somebody, their daughter's being loved and working and doing well and raising, being that mom, and she's so needed with us here that whether or not their husband has a beard doesn't matter too much because, this is one of those times where you get down to basics. But I think that, maybe someday they'll say something. I think that there's so much when I kind of settle into what my beard style is too, as I'm getting there, will play a part in that too. I don't know if that makes sense, but whatever.
And Grant said he received his first compliment from his beard a week ago at the grocery store. That is awesome, man. New favorite is the turkey jerky, guys. New favorite is the turkey jerky. Mayor, I got to grab a napkin. This one's a little bit moist.
I can't believe he said that, guys. When we've tried turkey jerky, it's his new favorite. What? That's crazy, but I believe it. I mean, Dan's never says stuff he doesn't mean. So turkey jerky, really? Because we've been a little let down on some of our turkey jerkies.
Oh my gosh, you guys, jerky turkey. Now, yes, Dan,
I did want
to, guys. Don't forget that. Crazy, unreal, so good.
I did want to mention too. I noticed with the beefoctane.com address that if you go down to the bottom for each jerky has a really good description. If you go down to the bottom, it'll say this is a wheat product or gluten okay or gluten free. You know what I mean? Yep. So you guys, you're worried about that, which is understandable. Joe's got it laid out really well.
Oh,
look at that. That's real. Do you get that much like beef jerky normally out of a pack? I don't think I've ever seen one that long, huh?
So good. Whiskey and Hardtech says, because the moist bearded turkey got me legit, LOL. And Beef Octane says, I will have full gluten claim shortly. I have to get approved by the USDA. Awesome. So this is what the website looks like, guys. Clean as can be here. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Look at that artwork. So unbelievably cool. Handmade, premium gourmet, small batch. So many good things on here. Don't forget to sign up for your beef bucks when you get that right there. Just really, really cool stuff, man. My goodness, I am seriously loving this. Like, legit loving it.
And it was so awesome for me to be a part of bringing this to you guys. Joe and everybody, so happy to be here. I just tried the Western.
Okay. This
is, I would say, a really good traditional jerky with a little smoke flavor. Little smoke, okay. But it's rated as cool. And it is a wonderful jerky. Very, not stringy, all that stuff. I do have a toothpick, though, if I needed to.
Awesome. And we're going to be giving some of these away, guys. You're going to be able to pick your flavor, so don't worry about that. We got those coming. But next question would be, I got a feeling I can guess with the Mayors, but what do you guys have in beard tonight? So, Mayor, kick us off.
I am NBW Supreme, Nicholas Beardworks Supreme Oil.
That's what I thought.
No, it isn't. Really? I was telling you about it. You might, yeah. You would have the inside track, but yeah, loving it. It's like the tobacco, vanilla tobacco with Supreme. And all I get different than the regular is just a little bit more, like a honey scent at the end, which I know it's not honey, and just a little bit thicker oil itself. How about you, Dan?
I have a tester oil in beard from Burton's Beard Oil. Burton's Beard Oil.
Nice.
Yep. And it's wonderful. It's very me. I will say that. Very, very me.
You still doing turkey?
Nope.
What are you doing now?
I'm on to sriracha style beef. Really good. Just all right, a little bit of heat, but there is some heat there.
Do you like sriracha sauce?
I do. I'm not like a fanatic, but I do like sriracha.
If you're going to sauce something, you're going to put a little heat on it, aren't you?
I am.
Like hotter.
Yep.
All right. What do you think I should try next? Should I go with the thermite, which is rated, let's see here, it's rated hot, or should I go with the peppered, which is rated cool? It's kind of like your traditional peppered beef.
I think you just did a cool one, so we got to go hot.
All right.
Dude, have you ever tried Barker's Beards? I have, Dragon. Yep, I have tried them. Good stuff. He usually comes in here.
He's got a flame. Is that a flamethrower? Can you see that?
I think so, yeah. The sriracha's got a little bit of heat, a little bit more than I expected. That's good. And it's rated hot, too.
Thermite's got A lot of pepper. A lot of those same seeds.
Don't you have a bacon jerky or no? Okay.
Bacon jerky? No.
Okay.
I don't know. I got 8 of them.
Right. And there is a toothpick that comes in here, guys. It has a little, it's already broken, not the seal there, but it started for you. And this comes in every bag. Notice it has like the floss, and then it's got the little pick at the end to get in there good. All right, so which one is that again?
Thermite.
I like it. I like it. It's a flosser. It is a flosser, and it's a pick. So a flosser on one end, pick on the other end. Sriracha's good. Sriracha's the hottest one I have.
So thermite, you can tell, I'm not great at this yet, but I can tell where, like, kind of what kind of pepper the heat's coming from. And I think one of the big differences between the bearded reaper, which I don't know if I'll be able to go back to, not if I want to talk too much, but I'm going to save it. And this is awesome. But the thermite gets its heat from jalapenos, where this guy goes Carolina Reaper. If that makes, so it's a different, a jalapeno has, I think, a different flavor, or more, I don't know if it makes a more garden or more vegetable flavor to it. But this is some good jerky. Really good.
Nice. I've got good carne asada left, which is the only one I haven't eaten tonight here on stream. And Hallie, I don't know if you saw my shirt. My beard covers it up. But Holly, I love this shirt with a passion. It's one of my favorite shirts. Ooh, so Joe says, I have a ghost pepper one coming that will smash the heat on those.
Oh, I don't need it.
Yes, please, Joe. Gluten-free. Gluten-free. Gluten-free.
But if you can't make it gluten-free, I would still try it. Look at this. This is just, I don't remember ever eating beef jerky where you can pull a piece of beef like that.
A full cut. All right, guys. I think I've asked this before, but in the chat, where is your heat comfort level? Like if you're Adam K, you're a pro. You are top notch. If sriracha is too hot for you, you are a beginner. You don't do well with heat. But let us know where you're at. Where you're at. I did ghost pepper. I put it on everything. John C's ready. Kind of a sissy. All right, Everett. No problem, man. What about your sidekick? I know you got, was it your nephew watching with you? Novice, beginner. 9.7. Vinny G says, bring the heat. I'm noob. All right, carne asada is mild. There ain't much to this one, but let me try it. And this one is like encrusted in herbs. Like, I'm going to see if I can show you guys properly here. Look at that, guys. Small batch, premium, just straight up herbed out. Melissa said -5. She said barbecue gives her heartburn.
I just tried the honey pepper, and I'm almost shocked how it might be one of the best beef jerkies that I've ever tasted. Like if you're somebody out there that doesn't like heat but likes beef jerky, this is amazing. Honey pepper. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was amazing. Like
carne asada tastes like a Mexican restaurant in a good way.
If you're like I don't know, but if you're not a heat person at all and you're interested in trying one, I would go this way. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. The pepper doesn't give too much heat, but it gives it a good off-balance flavor to the honey. Like I'm shocked. Like this might be one of my favorite beef jerkies I've ever tried.
Whoa. TMD says that's a bold statement.
It is. And he knows me. I make some big statements, so it's a big deal.
So yeah, that was the news, guys. There is nothing clickbait. There is nothing shaving beards, nothing like that. I've had extremely minimal role in this. Joe has been working on this for a very long time. We've been wanting to launch this for a long time. Buffalo Todd says, "Is there a bad way to taste like a Mexican restaurant?" No, there is not. That is that is well said. So it sincerely is an honor, Joe, to not only launch it on this Wednesday where we eat beef jerky every week, but also to be my first ever beef jerky affiliate. We've been straight selling out beef jerky companies for weeks now. Companies that we've been showing on the Wednesdays on Majorly Bearded have been selling out, which is really, really cool.
And we were talking beforehand about how do we how do we get here? How, what was the journey? And you guys have been with us. We just like eating meat, like beef. Love it. Like it's one of our favorite things. And you talk about food that you can eat. You pretty much pure protein. It could be a lot worse, I think, as far as a snack, right?
Victor says $53 order, didn't use a discount code. DanC hasn't done anything for me. I got you, Teach. All right, Mr. City Planner. Appreciate you. So good, guys. Like, so good. This Blazing Buffalo chicken is really good. A little bit of heat here, too. Seriously amazing. And guys, keep firing questions. Joe's right here. Alan asked a great one. Will there be multi-packs, mixed flavor, jerky bundles to order? I think so. But I'm going to let Joe keep firing the answers as he goes through.
Trying out the peppered now.
All right.
Just peppered.
I love a good peppered jerky. Yeah, Joe, there's a bunch that had wheat, which is understandable, but I think you will find out it's a very easy switch if they need to switch anything.
Well, that's good. Oh, so we got our Mountain Dews opened. We said what's in beard. How's everything else going, Dan?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to next. My sister just texted me. Hello, sister out there. Your former teacher right here, Mr. Wamba. Everything's great, man. We are. I almost feel bad saying this because I know there's a ton of people going through tough times and with their job and with health and everything. I'm so appreciative that my family is healthy, that my family is happy, that we are enjoying this time together. We are structuring activities for like 3 different parts of the day every day. Today we had WrestleMania. We had Earth Day. They were learning about Earth Day. And then we had like Pokemon time. We came downstairs and Maddox led us in yoga and taught us yoga. So I'm doing great, man. I treated myself today to some Qdoba, which is our like fast casual Mexican. And I got Sam fries and a Diet Coke from McDonald's. Phenomenal day. Like really, really good day. How about you, Mayor?
You get those fries back in time for them to still be hot?
So I did get them before picking up the waiting in the parking lot for the for the Qdoba, but she said they were still good.
Passable. That's good. There's nothing like McDonald's fries. Sorry. All right. So I don't know. Last week was a hard week, and again, we're very blessed with the way it's shaken out. We can pretty much stay at home. But Betsy and I kept we just wake up and we had just. I feel like things are spinning. Like my son needs to print something, and school needs this. These are all small things within the house, but I think the thing was with like teaching, as you transition into this like online classroom, you're not walking through the building, because when you walk through the building and you've forgotten a deadline or you haven't turned something in, you figure if you talk to people and you're a nice person, you hear it, you guys are teams together. When you're on your own, if you miss a giant deadline or you get called out on something, there's that fear of like being isolated and alone, that you're going to stand out and be the one that you have to be made an example of or whatever. So it's kind of wrestling with like staying on top of all that. I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's different. It's different. My biggest challenge with all this, and I've said it a couple times, but it keeps snowballing, is this new remote learning is different for teachers, but I think we are adjusting pretty well. It's very different at home for parents because a lot of the parents don't know this technology, and kids are able to get one over on their parents. I don't know how to do this, or my teacher didn't do this. when they're just bold-faced lying to their parents. And that I'm constantly fielding emails. Hi, why did you mark my daughter's assignment missing? Because they didn't do it. Oh, she told me she did it. She didn't do it. And then it's just continuing to go from there. So that's been like my biggest challenge, but I have to just try to put myself in their shoes and understand the situation. So yeah. Do we still get snow days?
Yeah, we were kind of joking about that today.
Yeah.
Now, that's one thing. I started thinking about that. I'm like, what if like in our winter months here in Michigan, they went like this whole thing has really brought this virtual learning. What if they went in the winter months to an every other week thing just to kind of hedge their bets on calendar or I don't know. I mean, so many things can change. It's like, who knows?
And Grant, he asked if we're still giving grades. We are recording grades. What happens at the end of the marking period is kind of not up in the air, but something that they're figuring out how they're going to release the information. So we are recording grades. We give assignments. I have an assignment every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Fridays are makeup days. But we are absolutely like normal, using our same textbook and everything. So it is 100%. We are giving grades right now.
Yeah, the trick is getting the learning there without the fast back and forth. Everything's delayed as far as are they getting it? Did what we had them do work or not? It's just a whole different animal for sure.
Yeah. And Steve says merch has to happen. Yeah, look at this logo. I mean, that's just crazy. Just crazy.
It was like hiding in plain sight. It was always there, wasn't it? It was just one of those things that just was growing within us.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize this website has been live all week. So you could have gone to Beef Octane like on Monday. And I wonder if anybody in the world stumbled upon it by accident.
I was looking at it earlier today when I found out about it. But no, yeah, if they did, that's awesome. But it's such an easy to use site, so just like the Beard Octane, almost like too easy to use. Like really slick, really high, a great way to buy your beef products.
Right. And our buddy from Michigan said, didn't the governor say early on that doing the work as a student wasn't a must? That is correct. Students do have the ability to elect for a couple of options, but students do have the ability to do the work and make it count is essentially what's going to happen. How that looks will be a little bit different everywhere, but they have the option of not doing anything and not being penalized for it. But they also have the option of doing the work and getting the rewards of it.
Yeah, and we have some ideas of what's going to happen, but we also have kids watching us too, and we don't know everything. We're not going to say anything and commit to something before it's locked in, and we want kids ultimately to learn as much as possible given the circumstances.
Right. Yep, absolutely. And I think it is giveaway time. We are going to give away 1 3-ounce jerky from Beef Octane in your choice of flavor, aka scent. You get to pick what you would like to have it in. Dun-dun-dun. And yes, Jana says there are a lot of students who may not have home life support able to do the same as others. Absolutely spot on. There's all sorts of things. And this giveaway is going to be unopened. The flosser is unopened. All you looking for my all my Beef Octane makes me giggle. I know. I'm going to mess it up both ways. Like on when I'm talking about Beard Octane, I'm going to say it the other way. The hottest flavor I've tried race to the front is the Sriracha style. That's the hottest one for me. Blazing Buffalo has a little bit of heat to it, but the Sriracha is probably the hottest one I have. All right. So the normal deal, guys, giveaway. Only enter once. Remember, the internet's going to prioritize your answer over everyone else's. Ooh, dang. Thick. You eating that whole piece? The mayor's a wild. Oh baby. The mayor's a wild man. Wild man there. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Giveaway time, guys. This is for the meat. Cindy says, look at that meat. That was a lot of meat. Nice meat. Wow. This live stream just got weird. Yeah. You're you started a storm there, but I like it. All right, guys, go ahead and give me a number 1 through 30. 1 through 30. Our first ever, I believe, beef jerky giveaway on this channel.
Yeah.
We've never done one, have we?
No, until this moment, we've been jerky amateurs.
Yeah.
Pros.
We are straight up pros. We do have a winner. The correct number is 13. It's actually my favorite number. Got it tattooed on my back as a part of another tattoo. Kingslayer with that win, number 13. Congratulations. Great show. Great pitch there. I know you started it. Did you finish Game of Thrones?
No, I need to. It's on my list. I got to figure out how to get my HBO going again. But
I'm sure we know a guy who's got something.
Yeah, that might just be. Yeah. I don't want to be, too. I just somebody just gave me all this beef jerky to try. My world is like amazing. I don't want to push it.
Yeah, life is good right now. Like life is really, really good. So congratulations. If you win any giveaway tonight, guys, get a hold of me tonight, preferably, please. Instagram, DanCBearded, email dan_command@yahoo.com. And I will need your name, your government name, please. I will need your shipping address and your flavor of choice. There, okay? So just keep that in mind as we go through. We have several other giveaways, and then we're going to end with a $50 beef Octane giveaway.
So stay with us, because $50, nobody can say no to $50 in free beef.
Any big plans for the week?
It's amazing. You used to ask me that, and I list off all the things we had planned. Now, I have 10 yards of mulch. How's that?
I saw that.
Yeah. We split it with our neighbors, dump it on our driveway, the way it works out. It did snow just a little bit ago, so it may be delayed a little bit, but I think it's going to warm right back up and we'll be fine. So that's
now. Do you get a discount because it's in your driveway?
No, but my garage actually loads in the back, so we've got like this little area there that it works, and I do save a lot of money because we split delivery costs and split the mulch with them, and we use probably a little more. It just works out. We did it a couple years ago.
Okay.
Just what else are you gonna do right now?
Right. I'm glad that company's still working.
Right.
And Buffalo Todd says, on the site now, prices way better than expected. Beautiful. But yeah, no big plans for us. We have a guy coming over tomorrow to measure our deck and everything. No contact. We won't be near him, but we are hoping to redo our deck. That's going to be our big plans this summer, our big dream, our big investment. So I am ready. Okay. So Vinny G said, mulch, I thought that was outlawed in Michigan with seeds now.
I don't know. My neighbor called a company, they were willing to bring it over, and that is all I know. Dan, do you understand what seed, like, what do you mean with seeds? Like, is it just because of certain invasive species or what?
I'm thinking more coronavirus, like it's like currently outlawed. I don't know why.
I was a little surprised that they could do this, but they're classified, the landscape companies classified under as an essential for Michigan law. So I will say that in the past, I've had to wait 2 to 3 weeks to get it delivered, and they brought it the next day, 8:15 in the morning.
Yeah, they were ready for you.
Right.
Yeah, we had a Zoom meeting with the deck person today, and they're coming out tomorrow. They're like, yeah, we're ready. You can still buy it from stores under 50,000 square feet, just not in big box stores. Okay. So you can't buy it from like Walmart and stuff like that, but you can buy it from other places. All right. I missed the start. Do you guys have the Bearded Reaper jerky, Mayor?
Yes, I did. I jumped right into it. There's your logo. There's your image. And this is not going to let you down. If you like a really hot, like, try this, buddy. You think you like hot stuff? Give them this. Super super respectable hot jerky, but more than expected, good taste and texture. I think they've really done it right with this. This is amazing.
And yes, anybody that just came in, Bobby says, I'm late. Reading the comments got me thinking Joe started a jerky company. Bobby, yes. Joe has started Beef Octane. It is live. DanC10 is your discount. We've tried all of them, and it's been amazing. What's the best flavor and heat at the same time, Dan? I would say for heat and flavor, I like the Blazing Buffalo Chicken. I also absolutely love the Jerky Turkey. And then, gosh, the best flavor is probably the Jerky Turkey. The street meat is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, guys. Whoa, Joe.
Wow.
Holy crap. Thank you, Joe. Thank you for that super chat, man. Please be sure to follow Beef Octane and help spread the word. For you guys, means the world. Yes, I just put Beef Octane in my story. That sounds so weird to say. I just put Beef Octane in my story. And it's good to go there. So go follow. Thank you. Somebody asked about Sezzle. Victor says, grab the Sezzle app and make sure you sign up when you get the checkout. Yeah, I don't know much about Sezzle other than it breaks your payment up into 4 equal payments that are interest-free. You put the first one down tonight, and I think it's every 2 weeks you do the payment from there. So he does have Sezzle on beefoctane.com, so you can break those payments up. What about the carne asada flavor? So the carne asada flavor I described as a Mexican restaurant in your mouth. It is really good. It's not my favorite out of these because it's got a lot of herbs and all of that stuff on there. I'm not really into like green stuff or things that are like remotely healthy kind of. So I like the heat. So for me, my favorites are sriracha style beef, blazing buffalo, jerky turkey, and street meat. Mayor, what are you gonna throw down?
If someone earlier asked about hot but good, right? This is my favorite right now. Fire Hazard, which was the first I tried, is super great flavor with a solid hot level rating, absolutely delicious. And then I'm just blown away by this honey pepper as far as a traditional. It's not a hot one, but the sweet and the pepper just kind of opposites attract and they bounce off each other, and it's a delicious one of. I don't know. I've never said this before, but it might. I've never really thought about where everything ranks, but this might be there as far as the best overall, like traditional non-super hot jerky. Look at that.
Premium cuts of meat, you guys. This is meat. Straight up meat. And I don't know if Sonny's still in here, but I think Sonny's in here. A huge thank you to Sonny, too. He sent out some jerky. I sent some over to the mayor, too. Really amazing. Really, really good, amazing. And Vinny G, this affiliate discount is good forever. Thank you for asking. DanC10 should be good forever unless Joe and I get divorced. But we said till death do us part, so I don't foresee that happening.
I don't even know. There's just... what I love is that there's so many choices. If you go to that site, there's something for absolutely everybody out there. And I agree that the pricing is reasonable. For beef jerky, you can get crazy, and this isn't crazy. The beef jerky is fresh and good and not over dry. It's got a great texture.
Joe says, we signed that prenup, Dan, so you can't leave me. That is true. If I left Joe, I would get the raw end of that deal. So, no. All right, Joe Exotic's waiting for me. All right, Holly, take care. Thank you for that super chat earlier. Whiskey and hardtack buddies. Yeah. So, Mayor, a couple questions for you, beard related.
Sure.
One, someone asked, and I'll hit you the second one before you answer, but someone asked, have you trimmed up your beard? It's looking good. And two, I think there was something new introduced into your beard world this week. Do you remember?
I do. In fact, as far as the trim, not too much. I do like to keep this a little bit shorter So I'll look at that every couple of weeks. One of the big things I've been focusing on now are these guys, and they're getting longer. And when I started this, I never really paid attention to like, can you see your chin? Is it see-through? And this is like the curtain for my chin right here. Okay, it can go up and down. I've shown you that before. But I really, there's like a super awkward stage because I have this like kind of a weird chin, so it sticks out. And they're kind of still awkward, but with this kind of stay-at-home thing, I've just been letting this get longer, and I'm really starting to really like how that kind of like chin curtain is going down there and covering up that clear where I used to get clear. So I've been paying attention to that a little bit. And then as far as a new adventure, Dan shared with me some co-wash. So yesterday was the first time I ever co-washed. I tried that and was blown away. Like it was amazing feel, amazing. I've never done that like softening of like super ultra softening of my beard, and I had Betsy feel and she agreed. So I'm a co-wash guy.
Yeah. Game changer, right?
Yeah, yes. I know you're not supposed to, but I may or may not have used it again today. I know.
And somebody asked what was it? He used the Wild Schwein co-wash, really good co-wash. So Wild Schwein, I really like that one. It's not in my top 5. I only have single bottles of my top 5 ones, so I couldn't pass him any of those ones. I got to keep the greats, but it's still a really, really good co-wash. So I'm glad. And that's got like a tropical scent to it, right?
It was like a paradise or something like that. Yeah, it was fruity, but not like too much by any means.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's huge. And so with your chin, you're getting that covered, you're letting that grow out a little bit. Is it requiring any different styling? Is it requiring any balm, or how are you figuring that out?
There are times when I hit with the Kushel bar, I just hit that area, and I'll tuck my lip in so it sticks out, and then I'll turn the Kushel bar down on it and just kind of bring it down to the chin, because it'll naturally just like poke out. My profile will be really odd at times. So I found that Kushel bar and a little bit of balm. What?
Somebody asked, is there a cider in the works? And Joe responded with Orchard Octane.
Let's slow down, guys.
I don't even know if I can handle that. Beer Octane, there's so many. Gary says, I'm claiming baby diaper Octane now. Hey, you got it. You got it there. Thank you, Gary, for the super chat. Beer Octane, Orchard Octane. You only live once, YOLO.
It's kind of nice to not be selling actual gasoline right now, though, because that's the market is crazy. Can you believe gas prices? You never, would have ever thought you would have seen that.
Unreal. And Paul, man, what's up, buddy? He says, don't wait to see if you win, y'all. Get yours now. That way, if you win, you can't pass on. You can pass it on. That's cool, man. I agree. Thank you, Paul. But yeah, guys, DanC10. But gas prices, most of our places are at about $1.49, $1.50 right now, which is absurd. And I messaged the mayor today and I said, one thing I thought about is maybe for the first time ever, lease turn-ins are going to be absurdly low on miles. And I've heard of people doing this. They are reporting to their auto insurance company that they're only using one vehicle and that they're taking that other vehicle off their auto insurance because they really are only using one vehicle.
It's not a bad strategy if it works.
Yeah.
I'm sure the insurance companies are wise to that, and look out for the reactivation fee when you want to bring that other vehicle back. It's always something. I don't know. I haven't even looked into it, but it's like I feel like if they're gonna be savvy to that, and I don't know, but yeah, I would ask those questions.
Does Reaper hurt, Dan? So I can't have the Reaper currently because it has wheat in it. Any of the flavors the mayor has today have wheat, so I can't have those. But in the future, Joe's going to be working out some that I can have. And some people said my job suffers. And oh yeah, I bet, Dragon. Some people said that their gas was up to $3, so it's kind of all over the place there.
Huh.
So yeah, lease prices that or leases. That's been crazy. Just so many wild things. So many wild things here. Hot sauce Octane. Hot sauce Octane. That's crazy. And guys, the jerky is not made in-house. We got a few new people in here. So let me read through some highlights real quick from Beef Octane with what they got going on here. Okay. Shout out to suggesting Oxhorn Combs. Yeah. All right, the jerky is made in small batches. There's no machinery, no automation. Premium cuts are trimmed, marinated, screened, and cooked to perfection. Everything is made with a team of professional chefs and inspected by the USDA. The meat is super tender and juicy. You can see the real herbs and spices. And like if you have the Bearded Reaper like the Mayor does, you can see the actual red peppers. All bags are 3 ounces. Every bag comes with a floss pick. And they're going to have a bunch of stuff in the works for in the future. So, oh yeah.
You go ahead. I'm just giving them a visual.
Oh, okay. I thought you were digging into that one. Question for the chat. Give us something that you have as a piece of recent good news. A piece of recent good news, guys. So let me know something that you celebrated in the last week, in the last couple of days. What is some good news out there? I think this Beef Octane is an amazing piece of good news for me, for the Mayor, for Joe. It's pretty good. Juan says health, absolutely. If you have that good health. Jody W says still working. Same here, Jody. Super happy for still having our jobs. Oh, that looks like an eat more. Just got hired for a new job this evening. Congratulations, Phil. That's huge, man. Doug got a surprise escrow fund. Tim says, I have some yummy jerky on the way. Yes, Tim. $600 of extra unemployment. That's great. Unemployment came through finally. I know the unemployment was rolling out slowly, so I'm good that you have it. Greg says, no news is good news. Couple of new pairs of Vans. Yeah, did anybody treat yourself with the stimulus check? Mayor, tell the people, I kind of alluded to it earlier, but that was real early on. So what'd you treat yourself to?
I am coming to you today from my new MacBook Air. I bit the bullet and bought. We just needed a good computer. We need something that was a little bit more reliable, worked well with our printer, something that you could count on. We've got lots of Chromebooks and things here, but I just bought the bullet and went with that. So I was super excited for that. But I'm gonna go huge picture for a second with my good, because I thought of something. I say that I have a little bit more faith in humanity and people, because there's people, John, a little bit, but as a world and as a country and as a world, we've all sacrificed, and it's still hard, but think about how many changes have come, and people have taken it more or less and just said, okay, this is what we do. So humanity, our country has stepped up and said, this is what you're telling us we got to do. They're doing it. They're not laughing in its face. And I'm proud of that, because if you had asked me ahead of time, if people would be willing to risk their business, make all these risks for something they couldn't see, and it might not ever even impact their life, but would impact so many other people, I would say I wouldn't have said that people would do it. I would have said they would make their own decisions. So a little bit more faith in just humanity.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. I would love to have a little bit better weather out, because that is, for me, that's where I saw so much good, right? I saw people walking. I saw families playing outside, playing basketball, doing all of that is an amazing thing to see. And in Michigan, at least, it's been awful weather. We had snow. We've had in the mid-teens and high levels of wind for the last 2 weeks. But what about you guys? 2 things here. Put, if you don't mind, as general as you want to put it, but where do you think, where are you from, and what is the weather like near you? So where are you from, and what is the weather like near you? It's absolutely bipolar here in Michigan, just craziness on how the weather's looking for us. Mayor, what have you thought about the weather the last week or two?
The weather isn't really holding up its its end of things here in Michigan right now. We could really use some beautiful days. The problem for us with last week was probably just the inability to get out and get that sun, get stretched, get that activity, just even if it's just around the house or the neighborhood. Super crucial to mental health, I think, for everybody. And we need you to, whether if you're out there, you had your fun. Let's get real now. Give us some 60s, 70s, a little bit of sunshine, whatever we need. Because it's tough.
Yeah, that vitamin D is so necessary right now. We really, really, really need that one. So, man, I'm hoping we can get out and it could be nicer, because today you couldn't go outside with kids. If you have young kids, you were just it was so windy. There would be nothing that you could do. I mean, it just would not be a successful, productive day at all today. So that's big. Mayor Vigilant Bearded asked you 0 to 10. Where are you putting the Reaper? Compare. A lot of the people in here have seen you go through Maggie's, have seen you go through Wicked Cuts. Where are you putting it in there for heat, for flavor? What you got for the Reaper?
The Reaper is going to be let's see. I would say that
compared to the Hot Giants, right? We're going with that.
Yeah, Wicked Cuts Carolina Killa is one that last week. Okay, so I would say last week we had puckered whatever. I would say it is right there. It is much more edible, but the flavor is super. It's a classier cut of meat with the same heat, but more because of it's good. Probably, I like it a lot more. Like, there's a point it's into the freak mode, like the feats of masculinity. Yeah, it's not in that freak mode. It is enjoyable. It is gonna knock some of your buddies if you buy it and give them. Some of them are gonna turn bright red. It's gonna be fun. But it's not in the pain, like the ultra pain mode. I mean, it gave me the hiccups, flushed a little bit. But yeah, I don't know if that helps answer it. But I would say it's right there with heat. It's not the ultimate hottest, but it's right there. And it is certainly something that could be fun to try. But as far as texture and flavor, it's better than any hot I've ever had.
Awesome. So, yeah, there's kind of levels with the heat. There's some heats that are just straight up a challenge. Can you get through it? Are you going to have this, like you said, feat of manhood, right? Are you going to accomplish this? And that's all it is. And then there's hot where it's like, oh my gosh, this is hot, but it's so delicious. I thought that's how the pucker butt was last week. It was hot, really, really hot, but I really, really enjoy that.
Yeah, for me the difference is the pucker butt. I've been having a piece every day just to keep get my trained a little bit with my taste buds. And the Wicked Cuts Carolina Killa is still there for me because it is just not at that enjoyable. I don't know. I'm thinking I'll go to it next. We'll see.
Okay. So yeah, and a couple people have mentioned they're missing sports. Yeah, man, I'm missing sports. I'm missing the UFC. I wish we had those. Those would be big. We had kind of crazy big sports news this week with Gronk signing with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that coming back to Tom Brady. You got Godwin. You got Mike Evans. Oh God, that's gonna be a fun team to watch. And hopefully we have something to watch. Hopefully we have something with fans too. That would be so wild to watch an NFL game without fans.
You remember when Favre went to the Vikings, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be, I'm sorry to say it, but I don't think it's going to be any bit much different than that.
Yeah.
Where they're going to have a little bit more flourishes, a little more people are on edge. But I feel like the Patriots are so good at what they do that if they felt that he was the best thing out there, they still would have paid it up. They would have paid it and they would have kept him.
Yeah, the Patriots are so unique, though. Like Gronk was retired, so they knew he wasn't going to play, but they got a 4th-round draft pick for arguably the greatest tight end of all time. He is documented top 100 football player ever. And one of the greatest, no one would argue that, one of the greatest tight ends of all time for a 4th-round draft pick, and they had to give up a 7th-round draft pick. So they got a net difference of 3 rounds for Rob Gronkowski. Like, just so crazy. So, and that's the beauty of sports, is you don't know how any of that's going to play out. You don't know if the Patriots are the system. You don't know if all these tools are going to help Tom Brady. That's why they play the game. That's why it's so fun, man. I really hope we get to watch.
I feel like the Patriots, they run they as a Lions fan, I'm always jealous. No matter what they do, it's going to be a better move, it seems like, than what we seem to do. But I feel like the Patriots play it like odds. Every decision, even bringing in like some of these long shot receivers, or they have the numbers on everything, and they just play the numbers, and makes it smart. Yeah,
and like, I know obviously people look at it and be like, oh, he's the 4th-round draft pick. That's crazy. They got something, right? He wasn't going to play. He was retired. Tom Brady's his boy. There's also the tie-in with the WWE in Florida, because Gronk is employed by the WWE, and this was going to allow him to be able to work. And I'm excited to watch, man. Obviously, I'm a U of M grad. I'm a huge Brady fan. I think he's going to kill it. I think they're the team to beat now. Their defense is young. It's hungry. I like Bruce Arians, their coach. I am ready. Yeah, Brady was one of the very last draft picks, as he should have been. If you watch Brady's draft combine, it's hilarious. He's like the least coordinated person of all time. And being a Michigan fan, he was good, but he was not the dude he is now. But that just shows greatness, like the Jordan series. Have you watched the 2 documentaries, part 1 and 2 of The Last Dance?
I've got it recorded. I'm gonna try and watch it with Owen like one of these days.
It's a must. It's a must. And the beautiful thing is, like, not a lot of people, or I guess a lot of people do, but Jordan, when he came into the league, was not a great jump shooter. He made a clutch shot for North Carolina at the end of the season, but he was not a consistent great jump shooter. He had to work for that, and that's where the greats are separated, right? Tom Brady was not a great college quarterback. He was not the Heisman. He just kept working and working and working, and that's what they all have in common, is they just have that extra gear, that extra motor, and it was just insane to see that documentary, and Scottie Pippen being the 6th highest paid person on the Bulls, and just like how oh man, so crazy. I'm loving that stuff, but I am ready for some real sports.
That's the thing, is, sports bring to us the unknown, the this or the that, and it's kind of scary when your biggest unknown is, when are we going to get back to life? Or staying safe and are we going to be safe? Am I going to risk something going out and picking up? I don't like that unknown. I'd rather just have it be a Tigers baseball game or something else.
Awesome. TMD's taking off later. Todd, we'll talk to you later, my man. I think it is about time for another giveaway, guys. Another giveaway here. So we are giving away a 3-ounce, your choice of flavor, beef Octane here. Absolutely amazing. So pumped for you guys to try this out. This is cool, man. This is just seriously cool. Like, one of the most unique things I think that could happen. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing here. All right, guys, you know the deal. Only enter once on this giveaway. The internet's going to prioritize your answers, all that stuff here, okay? We're going to run it back. Same thing. Give me a number 1 through 30. 1 through 30. Good luck. It's down on the screen here. The mayor's peeking, checking over there, so you can verify with me. Okay, 1 through 30.
And if you guys are just joining us, beefoctane.com, all the flavors are listed. If you win this, you get to pick one out. Make sure you make a wise choice. There's great descriptions on that website.
Yeah, and if you made an order, Joe will just add it to your order. So it'll be perfect there. So if you ordered, don't worry, you just get a free one. You get to try something else. The correct number is 11. We had a few people get 11. Remember, it's what shows up on here first, and it's actually the first thing that showed up on the screen, and that goes to Bradley Graff. Bradley Graff, congratulations, my man. Get a hold of me. I'm pretty sure you know how to get a hold of me. You have won before. So Bradley Graff, we got a few more of these guys, and then we'll have a $50 gift card at the end there. Man, beef jerky, beard Octane, get a hold of me, DanCBearded down at the bottom. All right, so let me get this banner back here real quick. Beautiful, beautiful. So, Mayor, have your kids made any new comments about the beard? Is there anything with being a dad, being at home where it changed? Because like in my house, my beard is brought up in every conversation. It's talked about. When Maddox wants to make fun of me, he'll be like, Dad, your beard looks like poop. Like, it's just become a part of us. Have you noticed any transformation with that with you?
Well,
Later, Funk.
You know my kids pretty well. So Luke decides that he's going to love it or hate it based on what's going on and what he wants. You know, he takes after me, unfortunately. So Luke will say, "Oh, I miss Daddy. I miss Daddy without a beard." And, you know, but then 10 minutes later, oh, you know, like he'd be the one. He would just die, like just fall to pieces if I just showed up, walked out around the corner, didn't have any, because he, you know, isn't big into that. And, you know, both of them, anytime they see anything beard related, beard oriented, they bring it to my attention. So they're enjoying it. And they deep down, they know how much just being involved in this means to me. So they don't, you know, I think in the beginning, the thing about a beard is it grows on you. It doesn't just happen overnight. You know what I mean? But I think it's grown on them as well. And Betsy, as I talked about earlier.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's so funny how it just becomes a thing here. You have IG, Mayor. Let me throw it up here for you guys at the bottom. It is MayorsBeardedJourney, and so it's right down there if you guys want to check that out. But it just becomes a part of you, becomes a part of your family. I think you have a good little in to make it part of you too, with being a part of the channel. You know, it's easy to kind of be like, oh yeah, you know, I got a beard and stuff, which is nice. Vinny G, take care, man. Stay healthy, stay safe out there. All that stuff, guys. Mayor, what hoodie you got on there? I think it's actually, I say give them the full like medium rundown of the hoodie story.
Well, I cleaned up my closet recently and I found this awesome hoodie. This is one that we made. It's a mentoring group from our middle school, Men of East, and it was just something we did. It's still going strong. As far as young men in our school that either had, you know, just without a strong male role model, you know, and we would just spend like Thursdays every other week with them. Our police liaison officer and I kind of started this group, and we just hung out. We went to Pistons games. We did whatever. We painted pumpkins, just kind of without super driving it in and trying to teach moral lessons, just by proximity and being around, you know, giving these kids time to be time around with us. So this was our sweatshirt one year and Mo stands for Men of East, which is our group. So yeah, that's something that's still going strong with some of our younger teachers at the school.
Yeah, it's super cool. A lot of these kids need a male role model in their life, and that's all it is. Just making a connection, just being around them. Cindy says she has have to be all essential and go to work tomorrow. Healthcare superhero. Hey, thank you, Cindy. Be safe out there. Be healthy. All that stuff. Anyone else working out? Listen to live? Nope, I'm not working out here. How's your working out? Your path of working out and all that going, Mayor?
Well, you know, I wondered if you're going to bring that up. In all honesty, last week I slipped up and I kind of like gotten a little casual with watching a show while I was doing the elliptical or something like that. And today I hit it with like real deal, just like I actually closed my eyes and hit like just like good fast beat music, and it crushed me a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, I was fooling myself thinking that I was doing okay with this and that. So I really need to, you know, like figure out where it fits in my routine. I'm thinking it's going to be a first thing in the morning kind of thing going on.
That's me.
But so I did hit it today, and I kind of need to get back hitting that a little bit more, because the rest of my day was so much better after doing that.
Yeah, I have not been consistent with mine, mainly because even with this, my life is so crazy with a 3-month-old and a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. Sam, I'll wake up. She had to make like 18 shirts today. So I had to watch the whole crew while she did that. but then she wanted to work out. Her workouts after postpartum, all that, much more of a priority than me. And then I had to film a video, and then I had to get, so it's like, for me, it's so crazy, but I try when I can. And it does seem like the best time for me is right when I work out, or right when I wake up, get down there. I already feel gross anyway, so I don't mind that I sweat because I'm going to get ready after that point. So it's, I gotta do it right away. Otherwise it's not going to happen for me.
Yeah, I have found that my well-being is really tied to, in my head, what I think I've accomplished. And if I can knock that out early on, I can approach the rest of the day more positive. And I'm not just saying this, like, it's for real. Knowing that I've accomplished that, I feel better.
Yeah, for me, I'm weirdly like the opposite. Like I'm not a person that's like, oh, I got to work out and feel productive and stuff. For me, I'm like, when I'm working out, my mind's almost taken like, what could I be doing on the channel right now? What could I be doing this? I'm like and I've talked to you about this before. I'm such a weird, like, opportunity cost person. And everything right now is my family, is teaching, but it's really the channel and dialing in. So I almost feel like less productive when I work out, but I know I have to for the health side.
Yeah. And honestly, that's our age difference, I think, too. And
yeah.
And you know, you're probably more of an athlete than I ever was, but it's definitely something. I don't love that doesn't come easy, but so what? Bigger, deal with it,
Yeah. And a couple guys brought up good points. They want to be in shape for their kids. Same. I don't want to ever have a moment where they're crazy and running and we're playing outside and I decline doing something because I'm out of shape or I'm tired, which most guys go through at some point. You're like, if they're outside, if I can just put out my little fold out chair, oh, that's a good afternoon. But if they want to run, they want to play basketball, I don't want like my physical health to stop me from those opportunities.
Yeah. And it's just not even the active things that you do with your kids, but just and I've said this before, your overall, your kids going to a kid's birthday party. If you get down on your health, then it all trickles down and you just don't want to do anything. And guess what? Your loved ones know. They feel that whether you say it or you don't.
Right. And
the overall positivity factor that comes with staying relatively healthy.
Yeah, and that's so true. So true. And Charlie Lyons, see, I got that right. Charlie Lyons said, people ask me about those Detroit grooming hats all the time. No, they're not in stock right now. Hopefully soon. Detroit Grooming handed over their merch, their apparel, to another company called Detroit Over Everything. And from an outsider perspective, it has not gone well. They have not had stuff available. Hats being number one. I got one up right over here. So they don't really have much available. I hope so. I love repping Detroit, but you got some Beard Octane hats. I would love a Beef Octane hat in the future. I mean, just how cool is that he switched the logo, right? That's a beard on your hat. So similar shape to the beef with the horns and everything. Like, how cool is that? How cool is that, man? It is so crazy. Yes, so Mr. 909 Orbits, Beard Octane is also DanC10, guys. So my Beard Octane discount code is also DanC10, and that is forever. That will save you 10%. Joe's amazing when he does deals. The codes almost always stack, meaning you can have the 10% off with his deal and still use my affiliate discount code. That way he's not alienating his supporters. He's not alienating his affiliates. A lot of companies do codes for their deals, and then they just completely leave out their affiliates. And there's nothing wrong with that. They can do what they want, but some companies are loyal to the people that helped them, loyal to the people that started out with them. And Beard Octane's always very conscious of that, and I really appreciate that. So Multi Blue said, came in late. What's with Beef Octane? Multi Blue, literally, Beard Octane started a jerky company. He has 14 different flavors. There's going to be another one up by the end of the week. And it is legit premium chef made, USDA certified. It's truly amazing. Hey, Joe, McMahon says it won't let me add anything to the cart on the jerky side or on the jerky side there. Joe, Mr. Beef, Joe, Mr. Beef. If you can respond there and help him out. Mick, I haven't heard that yet, so I know he'll be able to get that going. What's up, Burtons? Talked about you earlier. I have the Burtons tester sent in beard right now. Steve O says, I have 4 of those flavors on their way. Can't wait. That's awesome. And Joe, beef is checking right now. And yeah, beef legitimately is a great option for protein, right? Serving size here, there's 3 of these. So 1 ounce of this chicken jerky, let me see where it's at here, has 10 grams of protein. 1 ounce. This thing has 30 grams of protein. 30 grams of protein.
And I would say you guys, if you're, wondering, I would, just like Beard Octane's products stand out as, forefront, like just innovative, cool, new scents. The quality for Beef Octane is right there. It's just as much of a standout, awesome product. I think that might bring some. If you're a Bearded Octane customer, everything is as special as Joe's scents are and his quality. It transfers right over into the Beef Octane products.
Yes, and the turkey jerky, guys, 13 grams of protein per ounce. 33 grams or 39 grams of protein in here. Absurd. So Mick, a bunch of people are saying just refresh your page that it is sometimes it's slowed and it just has to refresh a little bit there. Joe says, when you add it to the cart, I noticed also that it doesn't show the increase of number on the cart item. A little text pop-up shows up. Okay. So yeah, just check carefully there. It seems like it should be working for you, Mick. A couple people had some of those other issues. What's up, Lenny? But yeah.
Hey, Lenny.
The artwork, the quality, the crazy thing is just how legit all of this is. Just how legit. Pizza over jerky, yeah, health-wise for sure. Okay, after adding items to the cart, go to the cart and you'll see them there. So good. And some of mine are a little bit more moist than the other ones. Some of them are a little bit drier, which I love. But like the turkey jerky is a little bit more moist. Amazing. The chicken, the buffalo one is more dry, which is so good. This is so stinking cool. One of our favorite beard companies is making an amazing, and I can't even stress that enough, an amazing beef jerky company. I can't wait for people to get these. That's going to be so cool seeing the art on Instagram.
Yeah. I love this art.
Yeah.
It's very creative, very cool. Just tried this sweet and spicy.
Okay.
Very similar to like the sweet and hot that we, try, but with a little bit richer, like more, a more rich flavor, like a better, like maybe a little more soy. I don't know. It's really good with decent heat too.
Mayor, are you going to keep the beard growing? Or are you going to keep it at that same length?
It depends on. We've got a strategic plan. I'm looking at my sides can never get too thick. I don't think I'm going to keep that thickening. I'm looking to take this chin and make it fuller. But as far as the neck, I don't have any plans for that right at this time.
Yeah, and that's okay. You have a full beard.
It's just it just looks different than Dan's for sure. But that's good.
Dude, these would make for some really cool stickers.
Oh, yeah.
These logos for people that collect those kind of stickers, they could be. Yeah, Logan does bring up a good point. If you ever did want to push the limits and see what was really capable of, right now would be the time. But I get you. Merritt, what do you take vitamin, nutrient wise? Someone asked about peptides. You take a multivitamin. What do you do for your health of your beard and your body?
I've been just finishing my Chesapeake gummies. Gary, let me try. So for thickness, and I really like those, the biotin gummies.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Health wise, I do. What else do I do? I do what's called a Max B supplement. It's I just put it in coffee in the morning. It just helps you metabolize your food, and it gives you a little energy. I don't do a multivitamin through this COVID thing though. We've been doing emergency every day, like the drink,
same,
which has a lot of those vitamins in it. And so that's what I'm doing right now.
Awesome. And a lot of people are giving you really nice beard compliments. Your beard would look amazing long. Your beard looks good, Mayor. Doug says if your beard was the size of Joel, he thinks that would be really nice. That would be great looking beard. It would. I can't, for whatever reason, I can't picture it on you. I want to see it, but I just can't visualize it. I'm not good with that.
Joel's got. We were giving him a little prop. He's got a more what we call a medium beard. He's got a little more length here, kind of like a nice. He's got the hookup on styling and grooming though, with his wife and everything kind of just being on, helping him with how to trim right. And it's pretty tight and it's tough to hang with. Yeah.
Kevin Hayes says, when wearing beard oil, do you also wear cologne? I only do if I have a matching one. So, most of the time, no. And then Doug says Joel's a beard model. Joel and Mayor are showing up in a future video of mine on Sunday. So stay tuned for that 8 a.m. on Sunday. And the Mayor and Joel will be featured for a good amount of time in that video. So that's going to be pretty good. And speaking of the Mayor, I think it is time for Beard Reaper. Beard oil would be hot, literally. Yeah, I'm not in for that one. It's time for another giveaway.
All right.
We're going to give away a 3-ounce bag. I think that's the proper term, right? Would you call that a bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, a 3-ounce bag.
These are big. This is a real deal. This is a nice gift. If I ever got this as a gift, I would love it. Like a bag of good jerky.
Yeah. He said sack. Funny. All right, this one's going to be a question. We've gone with 2 pouch. I like pouch. Jerky pouch, jerky bag, jerky sack. Yeah, don't say that. I'm going to go with a question here, okay? Remember, only and enter once here, and people will get it quickly. 2-part question, Satchel, Cam. You got to get both man sack, meat sack. Oh my gosh. You got to get both parts correct. The Mayor, this man right here, I need to know what grade and subject he teaches. Let's see who watches Majorly Bearded. What grade and subject does the Mayor teach?
And while you guys are doing that, Matt asked me if I use balm at all, and I do. Balm is sometimes the only thing that'll keep my chin curtain, as I termed it, down when it wants to go out, humidity's high. Yeah, I will balm that area right there.
So answers are all over the place. There's a lot of people think you're teaching elementary, and some people think social studies. I'm social studies. Doug says underwater basket weaving to senior citizens. Ever done that?
I did teach a computer class in community education once. It nice. Was. I found that the patience I have, because I look at somebody and say you're a kid, doesn't transfer over to you to the guy who's using his mouse and just scooting it across the table,
tapping it.
Yeah, coming at it high and trying to hit the mouse and it slips out from him. And
that's good.
Wasn't for
the Mayor teaches 8th grade science. Bobby, Bad and Bearded Casey, you have won I like bag. I think bag. A bag of jerky.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be bag, right?
Maybe we even mention the container. We just say an awesome amount of jerky, some amazing beef jerky.
You have won 3 ounces of beef jerky. Now everyone has a beef with Joseph Miller. That is true. All right, Bobby. I had to teach a computer class at a senior center. It was the worst experience I've had. I can only imagine, trying to get through. That would be worse than a foreign language.
Well, the worst thing about that was they felt that they should walk out of there and just be amazing at it. And you could tell that they had children that had pushed them into this class. They were these lines about things and wondering when they came back why they weren't able to do this and that, even though that same person sent that grown up to this class, they were struggling too. So it was you couldn't just pull magic. Everybody moved forward, but maybe not as far as they wanted to.
Yeah, Doug says it's bad enough teaching other teachers in the building. I have 2 teachers that have been leaning on me heavily in this remote learning, and I really like both of them, so it's not an issue. But yeah, even teaching teachers is pretty tough with that one. And John asked another great question. I don't think we've answered this in a couple of weeks, so probably a good time. How did you get the name The Mayor?
This is Dan C and TMD kind of created this nickname for me. 2 reasons. One was just kind of I can be a schmoozer at times and talk up people a little bit, try to, whatever. It's just like kind of a mayor would do. And the other reason is because we played Pokemon Go together, and I was the only one that willing to spend like $4 real on a stupid hat for my guy, which looked like a top hat. So I still rock it today. I mean, I've gotten good use. I've gotten years of wear out of that thing. So what can you say?
Yeah, and he is the mayor. He would go to like Pokemon locations, and they would all Bomba and stuff. So he is the mayor. Nick Bird said, my biggest issue was them thinking the internet was going to steal their identity. They refused to put out any personal information. Yeah, I bet. Like, what's your name? Nope, not doing it.
Your fingerprint. Yep.
And Bobby, I need your government name, your shipping address, and what flavor you would like. And we had a bunch of people leaving, guys. Later, Vic. Later, Matthew. Anybody that's got to go, no worries. We're not staying on super late tonight, but we got, let me see. I think we are at what that was for. We're going to do one more bag of jerky giveaway, and then we will do a $50 jerky beef Octane giveaway. It's so stinking cool. You have jerky right now, Mayor, from Beef Octane.
Oh, yeah.
Has that sank in for you? Like how cool that is?
The world turns upside down. Look at this. It's just like crazy.
Like
so many choices.
Go back 9 months ago and think about like where you're at now. Not even let alone me. I can't even describe the rodeo my life has taken in such a good way. But like 9 months ago, the mayor at school, you're ending the school year, right? It's getting to be like you're excited for the summer. Where your life was then and just how different, not necessarily better, but just how different it is right now. Like you just held up jerky. You got a beard hat on. You have a beard. You have all these friends that are talking to you. Like, it's so crazy. I'm like speaking through you right now. I apologize, but it's just so nuts.
No, you're right. You remind me of things I don't even think about. And then take the health kick and trying to be healthier and just the positivity to life. I was trying to think how long was it? A year ago it must have been close to a year ago that I kind of like pushed this out to you. I wonder if I can go back and figure out exactly when the idea was.
It was during swim, right? So it'd be like we're not quite to the year yet, but close.
Was it even this? Yeah, I don't know if it was Mayish because then we waited and I don't know, but and you don't give the beard all the credit, but the thing about the beard is it's something that I had never ever thought I would do. It just wasn't who I felt like I was. And I was at a point in my life where I'm like, maybe we need to like scrap the whole idea of who I'm going to be or what direction or what I was going to do. And not scrap everything, but open myself up to some new opportunities. And oh my gosh, I think it's worked out. Like crazy worked out. Like I don't know, but yeah, like I never had a beard, never facial hair, and I just went into this adventure and haven't looked back. I mean, yeah, it's a no-brainer.
And it shows what you can get out of something when you're positive, right? There are people that have grown a beard. There are people in this beard community that have taken really negative turns, really negative tolls with it. And so a lot of it is just going to you, right? If people didn't like your personality or didn't buy into you, none of this would be the same. So that's pretty amazing. And John says, I'm still waiting for your amazing news, Dan. John, it is that we have launched Beard Octane's new company, their parent company, sister company, whatever you want to call it, Beef Octane. We have every flavor of their beef jerky that they have, including the street meat. And then the exciting news, I guess, for me personally, other than having the jerky, is I have a beef jerky affiliate now. DanC10, at Beef Octane, and at Beard Octane. So that was the news there, Nick. For some, I thought it was pretty amazing. I don't think it was underwhelming. So hopefully you guys are as excited as I am. Joe's a really, really good person. I really love Joe. He's a great, great friend of mine. We have met several times and hung out for days, literally days. And he's come to our town. He's come to my studio. He's met my family multiple times. We've been to dinner multiple times. And I'm just excited for what it has to bring for him too. And for us just to have a seat along the ride is special, man. Really cool.
Yeah, I agree. Just getting to see when good business is good business, and you taking it in new directions. Why not? It's one of those things where you hear about it and it just is like, yeah, why not? Like, I think it's gonna work. Yeah,
it is. And he's got some really big things lined up, whether it's at a casino or an arena. So I'm pumped for that. And somebody asked, any tips for growing a big, thick mustache? Truly, just let it grow. There's not much to it. There's nothing that's going to grow it bigger, better. Just let it go. Don't trim. That would be the best advice. And I saw another good question here. Oh, when are you guys going to do the heat challenge? So yes, we have the Death Nut 2.0 challenge on the way. It was supposed to be here on Monday, but it is lost in transit. So it left like Greensboro, North Carolina on Friday. Or actually Thursday. On Thursday, Adam K got his on Friday. He ordered them, sent them. He's in New York. I'm in Michigan. And something happened with the Michigan package, and it has not been updated yet. So I have not received the package yet. So it is not going to be this week. There's likely no way we're going to do it this week. But plan on, yeah, they lost my nuts. Truly. There's no way around that. It is true.
That's
planning on next Friday, 1 week from Friday, Death Nut 2.0 challenge. Next Friday, Death Nut 2.0 challenge.
I'm trying to train.
Feel hot. Have you watched some YouTube videos on the Death Nut 2.0, Mayor?
I don't think I should, because I do question it. I'm just gonna jump in. I mean, not jump in. I am definitely hitting some hot jerky exposing those taste buds to some heat every day, trying to keep them in shape, which really does help. I'm feeling
the tolerance is real.
I have a feeling with the Bearded Reaper, if I've even done it last week, I hadn't been keeping my spice game up. It hit me pretty hard. So I think the Bearded Reaper is real legit, and I am just in better taste bud shape for it.
Yeah. It's tolerance is real. I've been trying to train too, and I've had all the side effects you can imagine from really hot stuff, man. It's crazy. Another week to build tolerance. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. Steve, you can take a break and then start tolerance next week. But yeah, it's lost. It's lost in transit right now. They have not updated since Friday. So I'm hoping it all works out. So it'll be good. What do you call your wrestling move when you shake your beard in their face? Connor, I called it the beard shake. So I did post our Command WrestleMania 2020, and it was fun. Really, really fun video. The boys loved it. I was hyping it up all day. It was a lot of fun. See Adam's message there, Mayor? He says that he doesn't know if I know that could prepare you.
That's why I'm not watching the videos. I'm just gonna punish myself, and we'll go through the process. We'll have some stuff. No, I know it's next level or next 2 levels up. I get it. Hey, whatever. I mean,
evidence never hurt you so far. It's worked out. You know,
I would probably say that's probably a fair assessment.
And yes, my wrestling name was Daddy Longbeard, and they did not see me get dressed up. I had no idea what I was doing. I just went in the closet, took one of Sam's hats, put on a suit coat or a jacket, whatever, and I rolled my shorts up real short, man. It was crazy. Oh yeah, Bill Murphy's really in. Bill, you just got the Tube of Terror, didn't you? Adam K has the Tube of Terror, so that's crazy. Nick, different different experience there for oh man. I've been peeing hot sauce. Steve, is that what you call that when it comes out liquid? You call it pee? Whew. Yeah, not me. I have experienced, again, in the last couple of weeks, I have learned the phrase is true. The phrase is true that it says if it burns coming in, it'll burn going out. I never believed that before. I never experienced it until the last about 2 weeks.
Agree.
Paul says, back in the day, we had a bunch of coworkers at the office eat whole Carolina Reaper peppers. All went home 20 to 30 minutes after. I'll never forget my one friend sprinting out of the office. Oh, I could only imagine at work. That is great. That is great.
Because the stuff at that level, and that's probably why you guys will watch when we do it, it gets you into that, like next level embarrassment. Like you need to be privately dealing with it instead of publicly dealing with it. Who knows what's going to happen?
Too funny. Tad just placed an order. Thank you for using the discount code, my man. And Billy says, what's the hottest flavor you get on a regular basis at B-Dubs? On a regular basis, I can go up to mango habanero. So I really like the mango habanero at B-Dubs. It's hot, but I can do that one pretty regularly. What about you, Mayor? Is there any level of heat you can handle at B-Dubs that would be on a regular basis?
To be honest, since we've really gotten into this hot and spicy stuff, since I haven't been able to go there, I was like a medium or mild regular wings. So I've never really done the blazing test or anything like that. So I don't really know.
Okay.
And I guess I could order it.
Yeah. The takeout's not as good for B-Dubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get it fresh.
A lot of things are like that.
Yeah. Yep, that is true. All right, let's do another giveaway. I'm trying to think of a question here. I'm trying to think of a question of what I could do for this. Okay. All right. I got it. I got the question. And this needs giveaway time, guys. Giveaway time. You got to push that button 3 times. Gary knows. Gary knows that B-Dubs trick. Hit that button 3 times, Gary. Gary treated us to some B-Dubs, so very gracious. And Gary had seriously an amazing time that night. It was wonderful, and I taught him. He left with a valuable trick. Valuable trick. Okay. Very cool, Bearded John. Tell him about my channel. Some gamer there. All right. Giveaway. Only enter once. Remember, the internet will prioritize your answer on your screen. You need to be exactly correct on this one. Exactly correct on this one. And what are you winning? You are winning the last bag of beef Octane. That's so crazy. Of beef Octane. Do you have a Pepper Palace near you? Hype Stark, no, but there is one opening whenever this coronavirus stuff is done. I don't know if they started. Mayor, do you know if they started the Pepper Palace?
I hadn't heard of that. No, I didn't know that. I know. Oh,
that's what we talked about, taking a field trip with the moderators.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully soon.
I bet.
I'm excited. All right. Giveaway question, guys. Only enter once. The internet prioritized. You know all that. You know the deal here. Question for you is, when I treat yourself to pizza, what specific pop do I drink? When I treat myself to pizza, what specific pop do I drink? Don't say it, Mayor, of course, but do you know this one?
I think so.
And again, specific. Oh, okay, we got a winner here. Some of you were close. But I saw one specific one.
Yeah, I see it. I know.
All right. Let me make sure here nobody else got it first. Okay. Yep. All right, let me check on the YouTube side here. Okay. He's good at a lot of things, guys. He's even good at random trivia that has nothing to do with history. The correct answer is Cherry Dr. Pepper from Camo Cam. Cam is just a smart fella. I don't know if you've picked up on this, but that dude is like, he has like what's an a photographic memory, but is there one for audio where if you hear something, you just can't forget it?
Probably a really good auditory learner. And you can have, I think you can have like a phonic memory or something like that. Yeah. He just picks it up and it sticks.
Yeah. And our last one, guys, don't leave yet. Our last one is going to be for a $50 Beef Octane gift card, which is pretty cool that you get to pick what you want specifically there. A couple of little cleanup, little chores for us here, a little tidying. All right. But man, I hear you. Join our Facebook group, Commands Corner, link in the description. Mayor, hit them with something, your thoughts on what I just said there.
As far as
join our Facebook group.
I lost. I was reading comments.
That's what Facebook group.
Oh, Facebook group. Oh, it's just blowing up lately. The Commands Corner, the bearded community Facebook group. Over 2,000 guys. When something happens and they have a question, they take a shot of their beard and they put it up there, and people are positive. They're giving feedback. If their beard looks good, they take a picture, they put it up there, and guys are positive. We work really hard to keep it all about beards and less about distractions and trying to sell stuff and
really hard.
And we watch all the time on that. We're kind of like we have people that try to sneak in stuff in the middle of the night, so it's up there. But we've done things like we have a map of if you have a beard barber back when the world opens up and you really like them, there's a place to recommend them so people in that area could go to them. We just for last week, just for the heck of it, we did beard style map. So by geographic location, what kind of beards do people have, and are there any trends? We just every day we have something to talk about. Could be beard related, doesn't have to be beard related. It is really growing, really positive, and I think it's just something. If you're not part of the Facebook group Commands Corner, give it a shot. Take a look at it.
Yeah, and I'm learning more and more. Facebook is a terrible place other than our group.
Yeah.
Surfing through, I don't know why. Like Instagram, I don't get that feel at all. I don't know if it's because it's just people typing and you don't have to have a picture associated with it. But the Facebook, even it's just garbage other than our group. Our group is amazing, and a lot of it is because of our hard work. The mayor and I work really, really hard. I'll toot my own horn. I work my butt off, but I enjoy it. We make sure that there's not creepy owners trying to sell you stuff, and that's happened. We make sure that the front page is not dominated by products. I'm not trying to make money off you guys there. We like supporting people. We like guys putting up their beards and saying, should I trim here? And getting a wide range of answers and advice. Guys asking things like, hey, Dan said collagen peptides are great, but what do you guys think? That's awesome, man. I've never once been like, hey, no, listen to me, I'm right. I'm like, dude, we got like 2,000 plus people that can give you their feedback too. It's a really, really cool place. And again, it's not for everybody. Some people get mad and rage quit and storm out because they're asking about certain scents and they just didn't put it in the right spot. And we have a really good way of redirecting people. We know there's no negative intentions there. So it's not for everybody. And if you're in here and it's not for you and you're like rolling your eyes right now, hey, we get it. Truly no worries at all. But I think it's worth exploring. If you guys get a Facebook, do it just for the group. You don't have to accept anybody as a friend. You can literally just go on the group and that's it.
It's true.
Yeah.
I think that I know I'm one of them. Like it's a needed positive in my life right now. And I think that's true for a lot. It's a great place to look. And I know I'm not going to get the worst news of the day or somebody being negative and questioning a political decision. We just skip that. And it's just strictly focusing on the positive. There's nothing wrong with having opinions, but we want to create like a oasis away from all that. And we have.
Yeah. That noise is everywhere else. We don't need that. So it's amazing. I'm really excited for where it's going. It's for sure special there. Jeff said again, I'm sorry to you and your subscribers for my post on the page, but I was hurt and cause a reply. I was wrong, emotional from a loss, mad respect. Hey, Jeff, no problem, man. We know all that happens. Jeff, I truly don't even remember what it was, but he made a post. I deleted it and then reached out to him afterwards, and he was immediately like, man, I had a loss. I had a really bad day today. And I'm like, hey, that's why we're here. And I think that's a good lesson to never, and I've sent that to the mayor and stuff. It's a good lesson to never just react real harshly. It's always like you don't know what's going on. And the mayor and I try to keep that in mind with our students at home right now, our parents that are at home. And so it's, that was a really good lesson to learn there, Jeff. Truly no need to be sorry. It was great for us to be able to think about it from a different lens as well, man. So I appreciate the approach. I hope you're grieving and you're healing well and stuff. We're all kind of going through that stuff right now, man. And hopefully time heals that wound. None of that's good, but everyone has bad days. There's no doubt about it. And that's one thing I wish people knew with the group is, like when posts get deleted, it's not, most of the time, it's not because of anything negative. It's just not in the organization we've set up for the group. And that's really all it is. We just have it set. We do not want every post showing what beard products you got that day. We don't want every post asking about this scent, that scent. It's not a beard products group. It's a bearded men's group,
Yep. And we just try to be, we treat everybody like if we do take down a post in that, we try to explain it well and be positive with it, because it's really about just the look of wanting to keep it like Facebook, being with faces and beards and stuff. It's not about against you or anything like that. And we just try to take the extra time to explain that.
Yeah.
We've gotten better at it too, I think. I know I have.
Yep. And getting better takes more effort, but it's worth it. Right? If you take down a post, make the extra effort, reach out to them, say, hey, I've been doing that where it's been in the wrong spot. I've been then going on and direct messaging them a link to the proper spot. So that tends to help. So everybody that's in the group, thank you for your help. People have sometimes put posts in the wrong spot, and before we can get to it, people are commenting like, hey man, go over to this spot over here and throw it on the proper spot. Like, we appreciate you being here. So thank you guys. You guys are all super supportive, man. We love it there. So that's our Facebook group on there. I think we hit the last giveaway. You think so?
I think so. The big one.
We are giving away, guys, a $50 gift card to beefoctane.com. I cannot say this highly enough. This stuff is amazing, you guys. And I take that seriously. I know that you guys are ordering this. You're going to be trying it. If it was bad, that's going to reflect poorly on the mayor. That's going to reflect poorly on me. That's going to reflect poorly on Joseph Miller, the owner of Beef Octane. And we take that seriously. And with all that pressure, this is amazing. Like, amazing. It's so crazy. So good. Any final thoughts before this last giveaway on the company, the products, just anything here? I know we said it all, but there's new people in here.
If you guys have tried Beard Octane beard products and recognize them to be the super high quality, super high end stuff, you can definitely rest assured that this beef jerky is right there as far as in that playing field. Amazing stuff, great flavors, great variety of choices.
Yeah. And Vigilant asked, have you tried the Truff hot sauce? I was actually graciously gifted one from Gary, the owner of Chesapeake, and it wasn't for me. I wasn't a big fan of the flavor. I actually paid it forward to the mayor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Truff sauce, have you tried it? What did you think?
I like it. It's unique. I like it with popcorn. I dip popcorn into it. Interesting. Yeah.
I see a lot of people eat it with pizza. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So for me, I just don't think I like truffle sauce or truffle flavor. I've had truffle fries and I hated them. Sam loved them. For me, they're expensive and didn't taste that good. So I was not a personal fan, but I could tell that it was quality. It was quality. And Gary says black is better. You got the white. And Gary did tell me that one. So I could see that. All right, guys. Unique as in like different tasting. It's definitely different. It's not like any hot sauce I've ever had. I think that's what you meant by that as well, Mayor, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's the creaminess of the truffle. Yeah, it's a totally different animal.
Yeah. Okay. We have a $50 beef Octane gift card, beef Octane gift card. If you win this, I will just need your email address. Only enter once here, guys. Only enter once here. Nick Bird likes his truffle sauce with mac and cheese. Interesting.
Ooh,
Interesting.
I can see that.
I can see it too. All right, guys. Make sure you're live, all that. Give you a couple seconds here. Cheers, everybody out there. Mayors, how's your daily water intake going?
Oh, not bad. Doing better. I was hitting it. I hit it when I was doing the bearded reaper. I'd kind of dropped on the floor there for a second.
Yeah.
My struggle to survive.
Yeah. So how do I enter? Jeff or anybody else that's new to the giveaways here? The giveaways are always the same style. You can only enter once. Please understand the internet prioritizes your answer on your screen. So what that means is it may show up first for you, but it might not actually be first because it shows up right away for you. And how do you enter? Sometimes it's a question. Sometimes it's a number. Who knows what it can be? I always explain on stream. So $50 beef Octane gift card right now. How do you enter? Give me a number 1 through 30. Give me a number 1 through 30. Got it up on the screen right here. Good luck, guys. $50. The beef. Where's the beef? I got the beef. Good luck, guys. Only enter once. If you enter more than once, you will be disqualified. All right, we do have a winner here. And again, I've seen a few correct answers, guys. So please remember the internet's going to prioritize your answer ahead of everyone else's. I know, guys. I know that hurts. I know I can't even understand what that feeling is like. But we have several right answers here. But it's the first one that shows up on my screen. And it will be the same for most of you. Just a couple other people would have it off here. Okay. So we got several people that are correct here. Some of you are not. Most of you are not. But the correct number is 7. So now it comes down to who won first, who's on the screen first. Over here, the first one on the screen, and there's none like right next to it, so it shouldn't be too controversial. It is WFAM Cam coming at you live. All right. Congrats, Lucky. Tiki said 17. So congrats, WFAM Cam. All I need is your email address, and you will get a digital $50 gift card. Joe, man, thank you for throwing these giveaways down. You didn't have to do any of this. Really, yeah, another Cam. Jeez, the Cams are killing it today. Camo Cam's cousin. It's not Camo Cam. It would be, what would be the like plain sight Cam? Bright Cam.
Yes.
Neon Cam.
Standout Cam. Yeah, I like it. So if you won, guys, tonight, if you are WF Cam or WFAM Cam, all I need at Instagram, DanCBearded, or email Dan_command@yahoo.com is your email. Everybody else, I need your government name, your shipping address, and the flavor of choice. Flavor of choice, you see. Easily seen Cam. Yeah, that's probably the best one. Camo, easily seen Cam. I like that one. Cams all over. Cams on cams on cams. I got a cam right here, webcam. So we make it rain cams over here. And Tyson, I hope you're feeling better, man. He's had some like crazy health issues. He had an antibiotic and he had an allergic reaction to it. And then they thought it was something like in his liver or something crazy like that. So hopefully email over chat. Cam, I prefer Instagram if you can. I highly prefer Instagram, but I will check my email. Email's just so like clicky and clunky for me and stuff. Instagram's just bam, just lightning quick. You know? I agree.
I feel that way.
I agree.
All right. Dan, how much did you pay for your last dab bottle? I am a terribly lucky person in life. I paid $0 for it. It was a gift by one of my moderators, Jake Rancourt. I gave him an equal trade or more back, but I did receive it for free. So I did not pay for it. I don't have an Instagram. Then, yeah, Cam, just shoot me an email, Dan_command@yahoo.com. So, guys, check it out. If you didn't get a chance to check it out while the stream was going on, Beef Octane. If you like jerky, they got turkey jerky. They got chicken jerky. They got beef jerky. It's pretty cool. The artwork is beautiful, man. And I thought the reason why the news was so crazy is I thought this would be one of the last things people expected. Like, Beard Octane making a jerky company. Not a joke, but a legit jerky company. Legit jerky company. You know? So crazy. Joe said, seriously, guys, a lot has gone into this, and I greatly appreciate your support. You've done so much for my dreams, and I can't thank you enough. Truly amazing. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for everything you've done. There has been a lot.
You guys.
Yeah, he's talking to you guys. There's been a lot. I've been able to see some of the steps that he's gone through. Cam's first stream, and he wins the $50 gift card. That's cool, man. Welcome to the stream. Favorite flavor, and I'm going to put you on the spot too, Mayor. If you could only keep one, for me, I'm going with the jerky turkey. The jerky turkey is amazing. I got my new jerky plug. Yeah, Logan.
I'm going to go with Fire Hazard.
Ooh.
Right now. Good heat, great flavor. But then I would also have to order the honey pepper because then I know people that didn't like spicy would really enjoy it because it's a really great flavored jerky.
Awesome. Phil said, I thought you and the mayor were going to start your own jerky company. I want nothing to do with that work. No way.
We stay busy with this. I know you're at a different level than me, but even the way I dabble in things keeps you moving. Yeah.
Nick says, how's the mango habanero? It's good. For me, it's a little bit too real tasting. Like I really taste mangoes. There's like actual like flakes of mangoes and habaneros on there. And for me, it's whatever reason, when things trigger like healthy thoughts, I don't know why, my body just doesn't like it as much. So it's good. If you like mangoes, you like habaneros, it's for you. But for me, it's probably last on my list. The carne asada and the mango habanero are lower on my list. Turkey jerky, street meat, blazing buffalo, and sriracha style beef. Those are my top four. Yeah. So, oh yeah, and he does have a bacon jerky line coming.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he should not sleep tonight.
I know. And he said he took off work for the next 2 days to be able to fill orders.
Well, we hope we keep him busy, right?
That's right. We hope so. Robert Allen's going to place an order after this one. Nice. So Nick Bird said, your description oddly made me more assured in my preference towards the mango habanero. I believe it. The heat is good, Logan. It's not crazy. And that kind of reminds me of some last thing real quick is companies are like, which ones do you like? What scents do you want me to send you? I'm like, send whatever you want. I said, to be honest, send everything. Don't just tailor it to the stuff I like. I said, there's a lot of guys that know they have an opposite preference of me, that if I like it, they're not going to. And if I hate it, they're probably going to love it, right? I don't like clove. I don't like spicy ones. So some companies will be like, oh, I'm not sending you those. But the smart ones are going to send it. I'm going to describe it honestly. And some guys are going to be like, Dan doesn't like it, but I know I do. Let me get that. Mm-hmm. And that's a perfect example there with Nick. I described it honestly, said what I didn't like about it. He's like, oh, yeah, that's what I like about it. So that's why I never fear giving honest feedback, because I know that everybody's not me. Not everybody's looking for me to rave about something. They just want to know about it. They just want me to be honest. And I appreciate having the opportunity to be honest about it. And that was a perfect example there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Your honesty is infective. But you can't do this without just being straightforward.
Right.
And the people that stay with it and learn that lesson of, well, as long as you describe it well and you say that, there's nothing wrong with going completely opposite, because you know that that's usually where you fall.
Yep. Cam says, I got to decide which of Joe's meats I want.
Get in line.
Many people have been there.
Yep. We're all there.
Yep. That's a long line. I'm just glad I had a good night of Joe's meat.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, I got Joe's meats all over my living room.
Yep. Nick said, I'm just glad we got to have an entire stream dedicated to Joe's meat.
Which wouldn't have been as good of a name for the company.
Joe's Meat?
Yeah.
Especially after the new Netflix series.
Yeah.
That would have taken a turn. You could have had, like, what flavor is this? Carol Baskin's husband?
Yeah, there you go.
I can't find the Beef Octane page. www.beefoctane. Literally, that's all it is. Beefoctane.com. On Instagram, Beef Octane. On Facebook, Beef Octane. Yep. Just wait till Silky Dan tries Beef Octane. I'll be scared for that. That will be
unleash.
Yeah, that'll be an experience. That will be an experience for sure. All right. Well, Joe, man, once again, thank you so much for everything. That was a special night. We were giddy. We were excited. We had goosebumps. We had butterflies, man. This was really, really cool. And most importantly, we got the plug on some jerky now. So I'm pumped. I think the ultimate honor will be helping you come up with a flavor or two, whatever you have me for. It's going to be an honor. I'm really, really ready. Tyson asks, is it more juicy or dry? They've got a little bit of both. Some flavors are a little bit more juicy. I would say on average, they're in the middle. They're moist, but not dry, but not like real wet. I'd say kind of in the middle.
None of them that I tried were towards that like dry.
Agreed.
Which that you get sometimes with the hot ones.
Yeah.
So, no.
Yep. And I like all forms, so I'm not saying one's better than the other. He's just kind of in the middle. All right, Mayor, final thoughts for him?
Joe, thank you for letting us be a part of this. I was looking forward to this since I found out about it. Everybody out there, again, thank you. People show up, they listen to, hear what we have to say. They give me advice, and I am just so blessed to be part of this crazy ride. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, everybody. And I hope we start getting some good news for real out there in the world. I think we could all use it.
Yes, I agree. And again, guys, just like Beard Octane, DanC10 is good for 10% off. That's a solid discount when you're ordering some meat. I don't know many other beef jerky places you get a discount code at. So I think that's pretty darn cool there. But yes, let's hope for some good news, some good weather. I know I do have one promise.